Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your August 2020 mid-month general reading. We're looking at the last half of August. This reading is for the sign of Aquarius, the air sign of Aquarius. Welcome everyone. I hope, as I always do, that you're safe and well and healthy, and considering the year that we're living through, that you're all as mentally sane and grounded as possible. I know it's hard sometimes. Thanks for taking the time to tune into this channel, for your support, donations, feedback, comments, your likes, shares, subscribes. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, if you want to. It's all welcome and all appreciated. Thank you so much. So this reading is for the air sign of Aquarius for the last 2 weeks of August. That's Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, if your Venus is in Aquarius, or if you're cross-watching for an Aquarian. It's all relevant, it all applies, but because everyone has different things going on in their lives, and this is a general reading, it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. So watch all of your signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus if you can. Different insight, different perspective gives you a better total picture of what's going on in your life. If you find that any of the readings resonate with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a personal reading or information. You can click on the description link below, click on that little arrow that pulls down info and contact details. You'll see my email address there, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. Feel free to email me. I can usually respond within the same day or the first 24 hours. I do offer a wide variety of readings in all the main areas of life. And scheduling is done pretty well. I do readings full-time. It's all that I do, so I'm pretty diligent at working with everyone's schedules and my own to get those readings set up in as timely a fashion as possible. So email me if you're interested. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what the last half of August is holding for you. I am currently using Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Okay, Aquarius, we begin with the Five of Cups, followed by the Moon, the Two of Wands, followed by the Seven of Cups, and from the bottom of the deck, overall energy for the last half of August is the Tower. So the Tower would represent typically something that comes in that shocks you, that's very unexpected, that perhaps shakes things up or breaks things down, like right to their very foundations. So some kind of unexpected happening and occurrence that was unexpected, that could potentially kind of change the trajectory of the path that you're on. And it looks like, well, let's clarify that Tower. What is this Tower about? What is this Tower bringing to Aquarius? We have the Lovers, so a difficult decision that needs to be made, and the Four of Wands. So this is likely, it's either about a relationship, or it could be about something else major that happened in your life where a decision needs to be made that's going to affect a primary relationship, because the energy that the Tower is bringing is the Lovers and the Four of Wands. So the Lovers typically represents a relationship, a pretty kinetic, passionate, maybe even a very up and down relationship. And it represents needing to make a significant choice. This used to be called a choice. An early tarot deck showed a man standing in front of two women, the implication being that it was a third-party situation and a choice needed to be made, which would, of course, significantly affect the lives of everyone involved. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that this is a three-party situation. It may be for some of you. You know, there may be a choice that you need to make between two people, or that someone you're involved with needs to make between you and somebody else. It could be that the Tower, which come out, maybe you found out there was another person, or you're involved with somebody else as well and your partner found out about it. It could be that for some of you. The Lovers ultimately represents making a significant decision that's going to profoundly impact a primary relationship, whether the decision is about the relationship itself or about some other area of life that's going to have a significant impact. Like, for example, it could be, that's going to affect the happy home. This is a card of marriage, happy homes, stable homes. It can represent celebratory events that you're preparing for that include friends and family, like weddings, anniversaries, reunions, that sort of thing. So, this could be a variety of different things. It looks like something unexpected has come in that necessitates a pretty important choice to be made, which is going to significantly impact the home, the family, a primary relationship. It might be a three-party situation. It could be, this could also be, maybe you lost your job or your mate lost their job and you have to make a decision. And because it profoundly impacts, the home, the family, the relationship or marriage itself, some pretty significant decisions are going to have to be made. It's a general reading. So for some of you, it might be the relationship, a third-party situation. For others of you, the Tower card may represent a different, unexpected shakeup or loss in your life that's very challenging, that's going to affect your home, and you need to make a decision about that, perhaps the two of you together. And therein is kind of the challenge here. So it's about kind of trying to see what can be salvaged, even though you're not sure if anything can be at this point, because we have the Five of Cups followed by the Moon. So the Five of Cups is a card of grief, loss, regret, looking at three goblets which are tipped over and spilled out, representing the loss. However, it's not the Three of Cups, it's the Five of Cups. Behind you are two goblets still upright and full, which can represent that there is something to be salvaged from the situation, that not all is lost, whether it's a relationship or even a financial decision which impacts the relationship itself. Again, it could be, somebody lost their job and that's half your family income, or you're supporting the family and you've lost the job or had your wages cut, or, the house is going into foreclosure, or something keeps popping up on my screen. The house goes into foreclosure, you're being evicted, or, something like that. Because in this instance, the Tower card appears to be something quite challenging, and something challenging for your home and family and primary relationship, whatever that means to you. And there's a lot of uncertainty here with the Moon, hidden fears, uncertainty, the way isn't clear yet. And so the challenge is in trying to figure out which is the best decision to make. We have the Two of Wands with the Seven of Cups. So this is being at a crossroads and needing to make a decision to move forward. And the Seven of Cups is looking at all the different possibilities, and maybe the temptation being to look at it only through rose-colored glasses, what's the most perfect outcome. But it's sitting right next to the Moon. So basically, Aquarius, it looks like, just to recap, there's been some major shakeup here, unexpected, with the Tower. Might be a three-party situation, whether it's you or your partner. It could be an unexpected, and the Tower could represent, that it being revealed, something, that third-party situation being revealed and needing to make a decision. Can we salvage this or not? And what decision to make? It could be some of you with, again, the Tower as a challenge can represent anything going on in your life that might be challenged. Job loss, eviction, home, health even, considering the times that we're living in, do we need to quarantine? Does somebody need to quarantine? How do we do that? So there's a lot of fear and anxiety and loss, but it's not total. So how to move forward? Let's see what this loss is about. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Pentacles is long-term stability and security. It can be financial and material security. There's a strong connection to home and family here, often family money, family business, family property, family estate, etc. You have the Four of Wands, which is a family card too. So this could be the loss of job, investments. It could be a long-term relationship like a marriage or something of that sort as well. And the Ten of Wands, which is a long-held heavy burden. These are all cards that represent a cycle coming to an end or coming to a completion point, and needs to be, because it's turned into a heavier burden than anticipated. The interesting thing about the Ten of Wands, so the Tower has come in and that's unexpected, but with the Ten of Wands here, it's a burden or something that you've been carrying for quite some time, and it's time to put this down. So it looks like whatever the shakeup is, the loss, it's of long-term security and stability, which definitely affects the home and family and primary relationship, regardless of the nature of what that means to each of you watching this. Again, there is some implication that not all is lost, but what to do now, the decisions moving forward, because whatever the loss is, although there is, I mean, again, it could be a long-term relationship or marriage because of a third-party situation, and it might be the loss of some kind of financial or material thing like job, the actual house or apartment property. So we're still left with, what to do. This looks like a pretty big occurrence, and I'm not sure if this is all going to get resolved in a 2-week period of time. But let's just pull some advice and guidance cards, Aquarius, to see what to focus on, what's the best way to navigate through this energy for the last 2 weeks of August. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords, who goes and delivers information, obtains information and delivers it. The Hierophant, which is convention, tradition, the establishment, government, institutions like that. And the Star, which is renewed hope, faith, and optimism. So here's what it looks like, Aquarius. It looks like, particularly if this is a financial or material issue or eviction, if it has to do with your job, money, your house, your apartment, that sort of thing, it looks like there's help available with the Hierophant. So that could mean, depending on your situation, that could mean an institution of some kind, a government agency, some agency that's set up to help people in your particular challenging circumstances. It could represent a therapist. If it's like a relationship issue or a marriage issue, it could be a therapist. But there is help available at some under something which falls under the umbrella of conventional establishments or foundations, church, government, some place that has the resources to help you. You're being asked to do the research and reach out for help and information on that, which looks like it holds the promise of help because we have restored faith, hope, and optimism. So it's about doing your due diligence and doing the research. Again, if it's like mortgage or losing your home or eviction or job or something of that sort, it looks like there may be some institutions or agencies which, if you do your due diligence and reach out and get some information and ask for help, that there is help available there. Underneath that, we have the Magician and the Ace of Wands, which is manifesting, which the Magician does, through talent and hard work. Because the Magician knows from all of his experience of working his way up to have control over all the elements, he knows that it's not enough just to envision and just to want. You have to take your talent, your God-given talent and skills, but pair them with the hard work and the steps in order to physically manifest what you want. What you want is a new beginning. So whatever the situation is here for you, Aquarius, whatever this Tower card is for you, that's impacting your home and family, potentially, there is help for you through some kind of established agency or source or place of resources, or even people as well, that can help you with hard work to be able to manifest a new beginning through this, which is great to see because, one, it gives us that renewal of hope, faith, and optimism, and kind of underscores this Five of Cups. Yes, there's loss, but there's still 2 cups upright and full, so not all is lost, Aquarius. There's something out there. You have to do your research, go there, fill out the papers, talk to people, whatever it is that you need to do. There's help available there. They can help you to manifest a new beginning here. So, Aquarius, that is your reading for the last half of August. I hope that, I don't know if I can say I hope you enjoyed it. It looks like a challenging period of time for you, but there's a way through it and out of it too, so that's quite positive. So I hope in that respect that it's been helpful and useful to you. Again, if this video resonated for you, or if any of the videos do, you want to reach out and take a deeper look at something, get a personal reading, just click on the description link below, click on that little arrow. You'll see my email address there. Feel free to email me directly, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. So I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the September 2020 general readings. September, this year is just bleeding by. And in the meantime, stay safe and well and healthy, and be as good to yourself as you can. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.